We just pushed the ball down the court. We had good transition, and we just practiced. Well, Coach always told us to drive, so we just drove.
What was that drive was really working for you tonight, I guess. Why was that? Were there lanes that you saw more than you usually see, or what are your thoughts on that?
Well, Coach always tells me that I'm wide open, so I just went down the middle and it was there. So.
Big night for you too, Logan. Kind of started right off the bat with the you hit the jumper right off the bat, and things, maybe the confidence went up, or what were your thoughts on what was working for you tonight?
Yeah, I was just looking to attack, and if it wasn't there, I was looking for my shot, and if that wasn't there, I was looking for my other teammates.
You two girls got bonked in the head 1 week ago, and I mean, all the cobwebs, are they all out? Are you guys feeling 100%?
Yeah, we're feeling 100%. We're ready to go for the rest of the season.
110%.
110%. All right. I guess your thoughts on how, I mean, was this offensively, was this the best game you think that you guys have played, and maybe why that was?
I've been struggling the past couple of games, and so I was just ready to, I don't know, step it up and score, and so this was my night.
Girls, great job. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, our offense obviously was clicking tonight. I thought we took a little better shots, but they also went in. So we had 4 threes in the first half, I think, and we had a couple bank shots too. So they still count the same, and it was just offensively things just worked out for us well tonight.
Sydney had 23, Logan with 22, and those are kind of X factors for you. I think if they have games like that, it's kind of tough to beat you.
Yeah, I've been saying for a long time, Sydney's really, really good, and I think in the open court, she's really tough to stop, and she makes some moves that I don't think too many people can make. Logan hasn't played maybe her greatest at times this year, and I think emotionally, she tries as hard as anyone, and I think she was just a little down on herself. So I just feel really great. She's a great kid. She works hard, and she made some big shots early and then just rolled from there. So, again, she's an excellent player, and, we're glad we have her.
At the same time, the defense was, you only give it 20 points there in the first half. What were you guys trying to do? Anything differently, or just counting your normal game?
Yeah, we're kind of keying on Bedford's 2 bigs. Beamer can shoot from anywhere, and Callie Cuffey's really, really good. So we knew they played last night. Pretty physical game at Martinsville. St. Mary's, good win for them. And, thought it's tough to play back-to-back nights. So some we're going to have to figure out tomorrow night. But, I thought we had a slight advantage coming in, and our kids just played hard. And rebounding, I thought, was excellent all night, something that we should do very well, but at times maybe we don't do the best. But kids rebound extremely well tonight, and we're just really, really happy. It was a good performance for us.
Yeah, you mentioned tomorrow night you'll play Audubon. Done much scouting on them, and maybe look ahead as well to next week? Just internet. I actually haven't seen them play or anything. We played them last year, so have some things from that. But, going on the road is tough anywhere you go, I think. So definitely not looking ahead. We need to play well tomorrow night. Like I said, tomorrow night's our turn to play twice in a row, and then after that game, then we'll look at the next game. So one at a time, we'll see what we can do. Coach, thanks a lot. Great job.
Thank you very much.
I guess I've just been getting a lot more confidence into the games, and just deciding to put up more shots, I guess.
Well, it looked like tonight you kind of got started early. You got a few offensive rebounds and putbacks. You think getting started early helps your game out a little bit?
Yeah, it's helped, scoring early in the first quarter, excuse me, and just keeping it on throughout, I guess.
Tonight you guys were able to jump out to a big enough lead and then hold on there in the second quarter, or in the second half, I should say. The defense tonight looked to be a little bit more improved than it had been in the first half. What was the mentality on defense tonight for you guys?
Well, we've just been working on getting that backside help on our defense, and just crashing down on the offensive player, and we've just been working hard in practice. So.
I'll credit my teammates, because we're trying to run, and so that's what we do. We run, and then they feed me, because they'll pass it to the 2, go out on the 2, no one's down back. So I'll credit my teammates on that. That's how I've been able to score a lot.
Tonight for you, you had the 25 points, also a lot of rebounds, and a lot of it coming on the defensive side. Talk about that rebounding that you've been able to do so far this year. You're averaging about 9 a game, and you have a guy like Noah Thornton for Bedford who can kind of jump out of the gym. What's been your philosophy rebounding this year?
I work every day in practice on just boxing out, getting a good steal, and then getting up using my ability to jump and to go up and get it, because I have, you know, a little bit of size down low, so I take advantage of that.
You got another game coming up right back here tomorrow night. You go to Audubon. You know, what do you, or what's the mentality having to play 2 nights in a row? You get off your feet a little bit. What's it going to take to get it done against Audubon?
It's going to take a lot, but, you know, we're going to be tired, but we're going to get up tomorrow morning, get our legs underneath us, get our shots in, and then, you know, we're just going to keep working hard, and it'll eventually pay off.
All right, guys. Nice job tonight. Best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Bedford, good ball club coming in. We expected and prepared for pressure. They did a good job with their pressure when we weren't able to control the tempo of the game, and you know, made it interesting. It was a good win, and we appreciate that, so to say, that great effort that they gave, and made our boys continue to play for the whole ball game, and it was good stuff.
You get another typical night from Makonn Anderson. He had 25 points, but then Austin Fichter had 20, and he's kind of stepped it up these last 2 games. What's changed with his game?
Well, he's been playing a lot of 2K15 and playing like Josh McRoberts, he said, and it's really starting to fuel his offensive game, and he's figured out that he's got to rebound. He's doing a great job rebounding, to be honest. It's really about his rebounding. He's doing a great job there, and that's getting him offensive looks, just keeping him active. Team movement in general is really helping everybody get more involved.
Another player tonight, Peyton Anderson, didn't quite have the scoring numbers that he's used to, but probably one of his better games, just dishing out assists. Talk about the night that he had.
Yeah, it's a big adjustment going from maybe more of a scoring role to more of a floor general role, but we felt like we needed his leadership up front to get us settled down, and them young guys to kind of get into the flow of the ball game, and he does a great job of guiding us and getting us there. So, yeah, there's a lot of stats, obviously, that don't get recorded, and points is always the one everyone seems to look at, but yeah, there's more important things, let's just put it that way. So,
on the defensive end for your team tonight, you know, one of the things with this team, they've always been able to score, but sometimes the defense hasn't always been there. But tonight, you're able to force a lot of turnovers and really hold a good scorer in Colt Scott, well under his season average tonight.
Yeah, we prepared for Colt and knew he was a good player, gave him a lot of defensive respect, and you know, it helped, and eventually, you know, a lot of their other players started to step up, and that's what kept them in the ball game, made it, you know, again, a good quality ball game. So,
can you talk about this week overall? This is kind of a weird week in the middle of the conference season. You step out and you have 3 non-conference games. You know, what's it like for this team having to play some teams they, you know, may not be used to? So at this point in the season.
Yeah, the conference grind has probably prepared us for some teams, you know, such as a Nebraska City and a Bedford, some good ball clubs, and you know, to be honest, we feel like we're playing at a very high level. We just got to try and get there for 4 quarters to prepare us down the stretch. But it's been so far a good week. If we can get one more, we'll feel real good about our week going into next week, back into conference play.
All right, Coach. Congratulations on the win, and best of luck moving forward.